Hey, what's going on, crew? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the A12 and we're going to talk about the 7 things I didn't expect. But if you're new to the crew, make sure you subscribe, get notified. If you're already part of the crew, so hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano. So I've almost spent about 3 days with the Samsung Galaxy A12 right here, and I've been using it for the last 72 hours. So really been enjoying this device, but you know, it's time for me to share with you some of the things that I didn't expect about this device. There were 7 things I didn't expect about this device. If you do hear wind whistling in the background, there is a storm, windstorm. So that's what that is. But first thing I wanted to talk about that I didn't expect on here was the dual texture on here, which was crazy. So if you could look up close, I'll do some B-roll so you can see that a little bit better. But we do get a dual texture on here, you know what I'm talking about. The bottom is sort of like the Samsung Galaxy Halo that I used to have back in 2017, 2018. Then at the top, we have a texture which is now found on a lot of devices nowadays. It's got this like a plastic finish to it, but then on the bottom you do get another texture on here, which is crazy. Side mounted fingerprint sensor as well. Something else that I do like about the build on here. But the overall weight of this device does feel pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting that either. A lot of the times when you get a plastic device, you know what I'm talking about, it might feel a little bit cheap and things of that nature. This one doesn't feel cheap at all. It's got a really nice dual tone finish on the back of it. You know what I mean? See, the weight is actually really good on this device, 205 grams of weight. So it's got a quadruple camera setup on here. Usually I'm used to saying triple, but they actually put the 4th one on here. There's a little bit of salt inside the camera lens at the bottom. It's kind of getting on my nerves. I'm trying to get that out, but it's not coming out. But that side-mounted fingerprint sensor is really sweet right here for getting to your unlock. You get the power button right over top of it. You know what I'm talking about. Then the next thing that I do like is you get facial recognition with the glasses on here. You know what I'm talking about? So all you have to do is hit that button. It says it used biometrics. It says no match. So let me take these off, these glasses off. I don't think I did it with the glasses on. They have a way you could do it with either or. Let me see. Alright, so it's not matching up. I might have to rescan my face, but that's actually another cool feature. Now, another thing I like about this device is it does have a telephoto lens. You know what I'm talking about? So what you're gonna notice is that on this device it does have, most devices usually give the wide angle camera, macro camera, then they give you the depth sensor for the 3rd one. This one, for the 4th one, they gave you the telephoto lens. Now, it's a focal point which goes further into the distance instead of going further out. So instead of increasing the degree angle, you get more of a direct view of what's in front of you. It's like really, really sick. So I'm gonna show you a few pictures of that, but you know what I mean? It had that on here, which was crazy. I wasn't expecting it to have that on here. But the videos they came out really clear, really crispy. I was able to get a full moon on here. So I was able to get 10 times, 4 times, 2 times. I'll show you a picture of that as well. But that came out actually really good when I was taking photos at nighttime. I even took a little bit of video as well. And the video was pretty decent for this device, under $200, just keep that in mind. But for the price of this device, it was capturing some really good quality here, even at nighttime and things of that nature. Portrait mode, the photos, the cutout of my head, when it did a really good job of not blurring out anything. Like it did have like a little piece where it cut out my ear and things of that nature, but nothing too crazy. But the portraits did come out really smooth on here. You get live focus mode. You know what I'm talking about. On the front, you get that telephoto like I was saying before. You know what I'm saying? You also do get macro pro mode, food mode. It says deco pic. I don't know if that's like a gimmick or something, but they have that on here. What is that? Oh, okay, so that gives you like different masks and things of that nature to choose from, so you can decorate your face. You could put frames on your face, things of that nature, or different stuff like that. Look, it's like putting a birthday cake around me, things of that nature. Put an island, popcorn, that's kind of sick. Let me take some photos of that. That's actually pretty cool. I'll put those up so you can see what I'm talking about. But that's actually pretty sick. Facial unlock is on here. So let me just go back into the settings so I could revamp that, make it match my face a little bit better. But they have that on here. It says your face has been registered, but we're gonna have to re-register that so we can get a more accurate scan on here. So it says add alternative look. It says did you put glasses on before? So you could be like, if you do, put them on now. All right, boom. It said registered. So we get the face unlock on here. That's another thing that's really cool. Facial unlock, fingerprint sensor, really good weight, build quality, dual tone texture on the back of here. Telephoto when you're taking shots on this thing. So the other thing I like is the fact that this thing is huge. It's got a 6.5 full HD plus display on this thing. You know what I'm talking about. So it's going to be really solid when it comes to looking at the screen, but it's a 720 by 1560. You're going to be able to watch videos in 1080p on here, which is crazy. But even though it is 720 plus, but like I said before, you will be able to watch 1080p videos on here. The screen does look plenty bright when you're outside looking at the screen and directly into the sunlight. I was able to see that thing when I put it on full brightness. It did look really solid, and I thought that was actually pretty cool as well. But you know what I'm saying? Another thing that I really like is the one-handed use of this device. Now all you have to do is drag down with your finger from the bottom, and you're gonna get this little panel which will let you use the phone with one-handed operation. Now I find that that's really cool because, you know, people with small hands, they won't be able to grip the whole device. And the way this thing is built, it's like really big for, you know what I'm saying, 19 by 5.9 aspect ratio, so I could barely wrap my fingers all the way around it. And I could pretty much palm a basketball, but like I said, my fingers barely touch with this thing. So if it was 20 by 9, it would be easier, but it's a little bit wider. You know what I'm saying? So the other thing about this thing is it does have great performance overall when I was using the overall chip on it. So we do get the MediaTek Helio P35, which is crazy because the Stylo 6 had that. And a lot of people were saying that the Stylo 6 was not really good when it came to processing speeds, but that's because it had 3 gigabytes of RAM. Now this one does have 4 gigabytes, an extra one in there, plus, that additional, storage helps. So the RAM actually boosted the performance of this device. It's snappy. I haven't experienced any closing of apps delay or, rest assured, just to say the least, you won't have to experience the same thing that you did with the 6 if you did have that device. Now last thing, Dolby Atmos on here for sound quality. So we're getting some really good sound quality on this device. Now we don't get 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which isn't the best in the world on this device, but we do get Wi-Fi calling, Dolby Atmos on here, no NFC or anything like that, but it does have mobile hotspot as well. But these are just the 7 things I didn't expect with the A12 in 2021. But I hope you guys found this video helpful in any way possible to you. If you did, make sure you subscribe, get notified. But if you're already part of the crew, salute. And I'll get right back with you later, crew. Peace.